Hello once again, welcome to Mira's Crafts, and today I'm going to show you how to crochet this beautiful and simple purse here. So this purse is done using single crochet and double crochet for the ruffles. So this is our purse, and if you want you can line the inside with lining. So let's see what we're going to need for us to crochet this purse. So for this purse you're going to need yarn, and I used macrame cord. This one here is 3mm thick macrame cord, and it is a bit flat. So you're also going to need a crochet hook, and for this one I used a 4mm crochet hook. However, you can use any other type of yarn that you have. Just make sure that it is not too thick and also that it corresponds to a 4mm crochet hook. You're also going to need a tapestry needle, the scissors, a handmade tag, 2 stitch markers. You're also going to need this chain as the handle. If you don't have this, you can crochet the handle. You're also going to need these magnetic snaps here. And the handmade tag, we're going to put it at the top here to cover these magnetic buttons here. So let's begin. So I'm going to be crocheting in US terms, and we're going to begin with a slip knot. So at the beginning here I'm going to do a chain of 26. So if you want, you can increase the number of chains. Any number will do. If you want a smaller purse, you can just reduce the number of chains. So here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to continue and come back with 26 chains. So this is my chain. And now I move on to the first row. So here at the beginning, I'm going to skip this first chain from the hook. Then I'm going to turn my chains, and we're going to be inserting our hook into this back bars here. Some call it the third loop or the back bump. So here I'm going to insert here, and I'm going to work a single crochet. In US terms and in UK terms, it is a double crochet. So pull through and over, and then pull through both loops. So this is my first single crochet here. I move into the next, insert, up a loop, yarn over, and then pull through both loops. Into the next, insert, pull through, and over, and then pull through. So I'm going to continue putting 1 single crochet in each chain up until all the chains are done here. So I finished my first row, and make sure that you crochet into the very last stitch here. And here, if you had to count the total number of your stitches, you'll find that I have 25 because I skipped the first chain. So moving on to the next row, you chain 1, and this chain 1 does not count as a stitch. It is a turning chain to make sure that we maintain straight edges. So here for the second row, I'm going to insert my hook below the top 2 loops here in the first stitch and work a single crochet, and then pull through like this. Again into the next stitch, I work a single crochet. So I'm going to be putting 1 single crochet in each stitch. Okay, so continue with that up until the row is done. So I've completed the second row. Moving on to the third row, you chain 1 again, and then you turn. So I'm going to repeat row 2, putting 1 single crochet in each stitch, beginning in the first stitch, up until we have 31 rows, and then come back. So now I have 31 rows, and if you want to increase the size of your purse, you can keep on adding more rows here. So the width of my purse is right now is 22 centimeters. And here, the 31 rows that I did are 24 centimeters. So right now I want to crochet right round up until we're back here. So if you want, you can put a stitch marker here just to take note of your starting point. So here we'll be putting 1 single crochet along the edges for each row. So just find somewhere to insert your hook, since we do not have defined stitches along the edges. Okay, so for each corner you're going to put 2 single crochets. That is the same for this one as well as this one. So here I've just put this single crochet, so I'm going to put another one here since it is a corner. So here again in the same space I put 1 single crochet. So I'm going to come for the next row here. So just find somewhere to insert your hook, and for this one here, I'm just going to insert here. Like this. And then next, you can insert here and work a single crochet. And then again, for this row, and then this one, like this. Okay, so I'm going to continue putting one single crochet in each stitch, and then let's meet in this corner here. So here I'm now at this corner here. Okay, so this is the foundation row that we did at the start. So I also want to hide this tail as I crochet. So next we're just going to be inserting our hook below these two loops for this side. So for this corner I'm going to put 2 single crochets like this. Then I'm going to be hiding this tail as I crochet. So next in this one, and this, and the following, 1 single crochet, okay, so I'm going to continue with 1 single crochet, and then at this point here again you put 2 single crochets, you repeat again on the other side. Let's meet back here at the stitch marker. So here I'm back at the starting point. So here I'm going to cut, and then we're going to finish off here, fasten off, so leave a tail. So next up I'm going to hide this tail. So make sure that you hide this tail on the wrong side of the purse. So this is going to be the right side, and this one is going to be the wrong side. So you can put fabric glue here, or you can just use a lighter to keep this end in place. So now for the lid, this is the last row that we did. So I'm going to count 3 stitches from this corner here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're going to skip these 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to put my stitch marker into the 4th. So you need to get another stitch marker. From this side again, 1, 2, 3, and then put the stitch marker into the 4th, like this. So I'm going to make a slip knot here. Leave a tail to help you fasten off later on. So I'm going to make a slip knot like this, and then I'm going to come in this marked stitch, and then I'm going to insert below both loops like this. Grab my yarn, grab the loop, and then chain 1. So again in that same stitch I'm going to put 1 single crochet like this. So I'm going to, this is the first stitch. Okay, so I'm going to crochet single crochet. So in the next stitch, single crochet again. In the following stitch, single crochet. I'm going to continue. Let's meet in the stitch. So here in this marked stitch, you're going to put another single crochet like this. So this completes the first row of the lead. So next I chain 1 and then we turn. Then in the first stitch put 1 single crochet. In the following 1 single crochet again, like this. So I'm going to continue putting 1 single crochet in each stitch up until I'm in this stitch here. So here in the stitch I put another single crochet to complete my second row like this. Okay, so here again at the end of the row you chain 1 and then you turn. So here I'm going to continue crocheting 1 single crochet in each stitch up until we have 10 rows of the lead. So right now we have 2, so I'm going to continue and add 8 more and then come back. So now I have 10 rows from here to this point, and if you want to increase the height of your lead, you can keep on adding rows here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pull out my yarn and then I'm going to cut and fasten off. So here you want to make sure that you fasten off these ends on the wrong side of the purse, and this is the wrong side of the purse. Okay, so I'm just going to use a tapestry needle and then we fasten off. So next up, I want to crochet single crochet along the edge of the lead. So I'm going to take my yarn and make a slip knot. So make sure that you're crocheting the single crochet with the right side facing up. So I'm going to come at this corner here. So just going to be repeating what we did on the bigger piece of the purse. So here I'm going to come right at the corner here. Just find somewhere to insert your hook since we don't have stitches here. So I'm just going to insert here, then grab my slip knot here, then pull it out. I'm going to chain 1, and then in the very same space I'm going to put 1 single crochet like this. Okay, so this is my first stitch, this one. So I move on, find a space to insert my hook along the edge and put 1 single crochet into the next row, 1 single crochet along the edge again, like that. And here we put 2 single crochets, so that's 1 again in the same stitch, 2. So here we have stitches, so you just insert your hook below the top 2 loops of the stitch and put 1 single crochet. So I'm going to continue putting 1 single crochet in each, and then at this corner again I'm going to put 2. Let's meet at this corner here. So here we're now at this corner here, and what we're going to do here is I'm going to chain 3. So that's 1, 2, and then 3, and I'm going to turn like this. So here we want to crochet double crochet, but we're going to be putting 3 double crochets in each stitch. And for that also, we want to crochet inserting a hook into the front loop only. So we have the back and the front. So I'm going to be inserting into the front loop only. Okay, so here I'm going to yarn over. So this is going to act as my first double crochet. So I'm going to be putting 3 double crochets in the same stitch. So here I insert in the front loop, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the next 2 loops, yarn over again for the third one, into the front loop, pull through, yarn over, pull through. We move on to the next one. We put 3 double crochets. So again, here in the front loop only, like this. Then the third one, and over, pull through. We move into the next one. Remember, we're inserting into the front loop only. Okay, we are leaving the back loop, and put 3 double crochets in each stitch. Again, the last one in this stitch, like this. So I'm going to continue putting 3 double crochets in each stitch, making sure that I'm inserting my hook into the front loop only. So let's do that right round up until we're back here. Okay, so this is our lid with ruffled edges. So I'm going to cut here at the edge, and then I'm going to fasten off as well as hide this tail and then come back. So now I want to join the sides of our piece. So this is the wrong side and this is the right side. So here I'm going to fold into 2 like this, so that this becomes the lid. Okay, like this. So here along the edges here, I'm going to hold these 2 stitches with a stitch marker. Like this. Then here again, I'm going to come again on this corner and hold these 2 stitches and hold these 2 stitches at the corner here. Like this, so that when we close our piece, it looks like this. Okay, so next I'm going to take a tapestry needle and join. So I'm going to be joining this loop, this outer loop here, to this loop here. Okay, so I'm going to begin in this one with the stitch marker here. So make sure that you leave a tail here, okay, of about 15 centimeters. So I've left that one again into those loops. So I move on to the next ones. Okay, and this one. So here I've joined this side, and at the end here I'm going to put this needle inside the bag, and then I'm going to fasten off the yarn on the wrong side of the bag. So after that I'm going to come again and join here. So I've joined the sides, and I'm going to use these tails to attach this D-ring onto the bag. So just remove the stitch markers here. Okay, like this. Next I'm going to fasten this inside the bag. So you come again and join this one here using this tail. So next up we want to put this magnetic button or magnetic snap. Okay, so we need to see where we are going to put. So it should come at the middle point. So you can count the stitches from here up to here, and then the middle stitch is where you're going to put the magnetic snap. So I want to put it somewhere here. Welcome back. So this is our pads. I've put the handmade tag here to hide the magnetic snap that I've put here. Okay, and if you want you can use one, not, you can use one like this, it's still fine. So this is our pads and it is done. So if you want you can line the inside of the bag. Okay, thank you for watching Mimi's Crafts. Please do subscribe, like and comment for more videos. Thank you.